Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I just want to comment on a couple of things. I'm really happy to see that Iran has fallen out of the news, at least insofar as the war drums were beating. Syria as well, even though there is still a great deal of bloodshed and violence in that country, and this thing could flare up at any time. But I'm really glad to know that there aren't people out there who are shouting, "Kill those motherfuckers, we need to go to war," every 5 fucking seconds. I have noticed something really interesting within the GOP, and that is the fact that in the primaries, people who are far, far, far right, but not an out-and-out fucking lunatic, crazy psycho, are not far right enough for the GOP. So these people are being ousted in favor of people who openly say that when I get to office, I am not going to compromise at all on anything. Only thing I'm going to support is my own lunatic, psychopathic, fucking right-wing fucking agenda. And any other thing, I'm going to be an obstructionist and obscurantist. Vote for me, because I'm a psycho. So apparently the GOP is taking on the role of the complete psycho party. So that should be fun. Apparently Ron Paul's delegate strategy seems to be working in some fashion, although I don't see it really going anywhere. What I do look forward to is a big fucking shitstorm at the GOP convention. I hope it happens, I really do. And I hope Ron Paul goes in there and stirs up a big fucking hornet's nest of crazy, because we'll see a bunch of lunatics and crazy people come out of the woodwork for that festival. I'm sure of it. And one final thing, well, two final things. One on Obama and the gay marriage thing. Just like when he was a big supporter of labor, back when all of the various things were done in Wisconsin and other states to curtail collective bargaining rights and directly attack unions. And Obama sat silently until everything was all well and done, and then he came out very timidly and says, "I'm pro-labor." Too little too late for gay marriage as well. Whether you support it or not is not really the issue here. The issue is, here's a man who deliberately and very calculatedly waits until after an issue has become something of a huge controversy before he decides to step in, because what? He's sitting there at tabula rasa, waiting to have his moneyed master stamp on him whatever his position is on a particular issue. And then he comes out rather timidly, gay marriage should be okay. But only after North Carolina passes their constitutional amendment which outlaws it. And only after Joe Biden slipped up and let that out. And then, of course, there's Romney, who apparently, while he was in his really high-class, high-paid, big-money prep school, liked to make fun of someone, which, you know, that's boyish behavior, okay? The only problem that I have with it is the fact that it could be indicative of psychopathic tendencies. And if you look into research into psychopaths, you will find that a great many of them rise to positions of corporate power. And there are a lot of traits that Romney shares with psychopaths. And when you look back into the past of his life and you find issues where he was being a bully to someone who was different and possibly even gay, that does bring up the issue of him being a psychopath. And of course, I have no problem believing that. I'm alleging it. And if you'd like to read more about that, you can read my blog at thestenchoftruth.blogspot.com, thestenchoftruth.blogspot.com. I have a post there on Romney and how he may be a modern Danite of the Mormons. And I have no problem believing he's a psychopath. And this just could be one more check mark in the column of Romney the Psycho. And of course that fits right in with the GOP in general, which apparently is ejecting everybody from its ranks who is not an out-and-out certified fucking lunatic! So everything in this election is turning out to be full of fun and games. Thank you. Good day.